Hi, welcome to New Nail Tech Success, where I help you get started as a nail technician. I'm Rita, and how y'all doing? Welcome back. For those who are familiar with the channel, how y'all doing? I'm doing great. Doing wonderful, actually. Yeah, enjoying Labor Day. I'm filming this on Labor Day, and I'll be posting this probably later on this week. But anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and continue with my acrylic reviews. As you can tell by the title, I'll be doing ASP's Aspire Acrylic that you can get from Sally's. And let me just tell you guys, I already know that I will not be using ASP in the shop. But I wanted to go ahead and do a review for you guys since I already had it on hand. Just in case you've probably seen it, Sally, and haven't used it, was wondering about it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a review and give you my thoughts on what I think about it. For those of you who don't know, I am doing these reviews because I am going to be in a shop in the upcoming year. So I'm just looking to find the acrylic that I'll be using in the shop. A professional grade or acrylic that I can use. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you. Oh yeah, let me show you the sizes of ASP first. Alright, let's start with the liquid. This is the large liquid here. ASP, it is $34.99. And this is the large ASP powder. It is $26.99. Let's just say $27.35. So together, what is that? $61? Yeah, $61 for the both of these. If you have the Sally's card with your license, because you have a nail license or hair license, it will be cheaper for you, but if not, you're looking at about $71 for the big. Now they do have the small option. This is the 1.6 ounce. Oh, I didn't tell you how much this was. This is the 8 ounce. And this is the 3.2 ounce, the big one. Okay. This is 1.6 ounces, and it is $14.99, y'all. So I'm thinking if you could squeeze out a little bit more dollars, if you're gonna use, you might as well get the big one. But it's your call, of course. And this is the small powder. Small powder is $16.99. So $17, $15, $32, and you know, this is going to last you longer, way longer than this. So just to give you an idea of prices for ASP. Now, I'm going to tell you that, in my opinion, you should start off if you're a beginner with ASP. Now, a lot of people will argue with me and say, no, you need to be starting off with, if you're going to do this professionally, that you need to be starting off with a professional grade acrylic. Well, my thinking on this is, I don't think ASP is very cheap as far as acrylic goes, because you can definitely get a better quality acrylic for probably the same amount or even cheaper. But my thinking is on this, as a beginner, you have a lot of practicing to do before you're able to do professional level salon quality nails, acrylic nails. So to me, it's better to use a cheaper grade quality that will do the job and let you learn the application technique than to use professional grade acrylic that you're just basically practicing with. I think professional grade quality acrylic should be used when you are, when you've pretty much perfected your acrylic application. Because as I state, and what I will continue to state, when you're starting off, doing nails, first off, is a lot of money. There's a lot of products that you have to invest in. You want to use your money wisely. When you're starting off, if you're, trying to get into this. This is cheap. Sally's is local. You can always get it. You don't have to worry about you know, you're practicing being stopped because you have to wait for your acrylic to come in. If you order it online, you'll always have it, you know. And again, it's for me, you know, I just felt better in my mind that I was practicing and wasting acrylic learning. No, not really wasting because you're using it to learn, but you know, it's not going on paying clients. That I felt better in my mind, like, okay, this is, at least it's not creative, or at least it's not Young Nails or something, a professional brand that I'm doing this with. So cheap stuff, use it, it does the job. And with that, I'm going to just show you how it works, how it flows on a nail. I always think that that's good to know and see when you're looking at acrylic reviews, just to see how the balls pick up, how it flows on a nail. So let me go ahead and show you that now, guys. Okay, my liquid and powder. Okay, my liquid and powder are already dispensed, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works. I'm using the clear ASP powder. Picking up my ball and just going ahead and see. Now, see, this acrylic does not flow, which is one of the reasons why I won't be using it. When I say flow, the acrylic, you don't want your acrylic to be running all over the place. That's not what I mean. But for me, I want an acrylic that will at least start to self-level. You know, it will start to pick up, may not pick up, move. But with this, you have to basically move it where you want it to go. Everywhere. It's not going to budge. Once you get the ratio right, it's not going to move at all. Which is more work. In the shop, you know, so I'm going in the shop, I'm going to be looking for all kind of ways to save time. Because it's different when you're at home or when you're with friends and you're just talking and it really doesn't make a difference. But in the shop, it's a whole nother level of speed, and, you know, time is money. So, I mean, also, this is a coarse acrylic. What do I mean by coarse? Acrylic is coarse. It's not refined. And what I mean by refined is the particles in it are not fine. Like, think of sugar versus salt. Salt is harder. Salt is coarser than sugar. And for that reason, it's going to be more finishing work when you do the acrylic, when you finish the nail. More fouling, more buffing to get it smoothed out. Whereas when an acrylic powder is refined, you don't have that much to do afterwards if you're applying your acrylic correctly. You know. And let me just tell you the ratio, finding the ratio, which is how much liquid and powder you need to form a nice acrylic, strong acrylic nail, is, you know, it's tricky to find. For me, it was tricky, I'll say, to find with ASP. It was just getting it to the right consistency. And again, consistency being the thickness. You compare ketchup to water. Different consistency, different thickness. So there it is. I mean, these are two reasons: the fact that it doesn't self-level, and that it's not a refined acrylic. This is the reason why I'm not going to be using this acrylic. And a shop before a beginner, you know, it's okay. You know, it would slow me down in a shop, but when you're just starting off, you're not worrying about time. You're worrying about getting your, learning how to place it and how to work the acrylic. So like I said, it will do. Now, how long should you use this acrylic if you start off with it? I say when it starts to bug you or, you know, slow you down and you're waiting for it to dry, because this is a slow drying acrylic, which is good for a beginner. When that starts to bug you, and there's other things about it, like I said, if you find that finishing, you don't like the way it finishes up when you know all the finishing work you have to do with the drilling and buffing, or any other reason, or if you just want to try another acrylic, you guys, this is your business. This is your thing, your nail thing. So I'm giving advice, tips, and things, but you have to fine tune it to this to how it suits you. You have to try things on your own too. But I'm hoping that sharing these videos, that I will make it easier for you to try things out, not to make them so that you won't try your own things out. So that's the ASP, my little ASP review. And I'm going to still use ASP because I got a lot of ASP. I'll use it for these practice sticks, you know, so that when I start really getting into my nail art, I'll already have them made up. If you haven't seen that video on making your practice tools, definitely check it out. Alright guys, until next time, take care.